It's 2025, and there's a brand new Dragon Ball game that will be releasing this year that you guys might have forgotten about. What game am I talking about? Of course, I'm talking about none other than Dragon Ball Project Multi. To give you guys a refresher, Dragon Ball Project Multi is the first ever Dragon Ball MOBA game. The game is published by Bandai Namco and is developed by Ganbarion. Who is Ganbarion, you might ask? They're none other than the developers of Dragon Ball Fusions. Dragon Ball Fusions released on the Nintendo 3DS back in 2016. And if you guys were around during that time, you guys know that game screamed quality. The music, the gameplay, the online, and so much more was extremely polished. And because of that, it has me really excited for what they're going to do with Dragon Ball Project Multi. I mean, right off the bat, this game looks absolutely gorgeous. Just looking at the character models for Goku, Vegeta, Trunks, Cooler, and even Zamasu, you can tell that they really took their time to make these models look as good as possible, which is amazing because of the fact that this game is not only going to be playable on Steam, but it's also going to be playable on your phones as well. And for it to look this good is an incredible thing. Plus, this game is incredibly optimized. I don't know what type of magic they conjured in order to make this game run so smooth, but it is spectacular. I had zero issues running this game on any device I wanted to play it on. I played it on PC, I played it on my phone, I played it on my Steam Deck, I played it on my Lenovo Legion Go, and I've even played this game in my car, and it ran flawlessly. If that's not well optimized, I don't know what else is. The colors in this game are bright and vibrant, allowing things to really stand out and pop. The character animations are extremely expressive, giving each character a sense of uniqueness and individuality. And on top of that, the customization options that you can use for these characters is really freaking cool. The main one being the outfits. Now, there are Dragon Ball games out there that do allow you to change the palette of the character, such as Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z, Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, and even Dragon Ball FighterZ. But if there's one thing that most Dragon Ball games don't do, it's allow you to change the actual outfit of the character. And in Dragon Ball Project Multi, you absolutely can. Aloha Shirt Goku, Host Boy Piccolo, Bad Man Vegeta, White Suit Krillin? Yeah, sign me up. Though not every character in the game has the option of wearing a different outfit for obvious reasons, still, it's cool knowing that there are certain characters in this game that do have that option. It gives them even more individuality and uniqueness, especially in comparison to older Dragon Ball games. Also, that main menu theme is fire! The main menu theme is so catchy and upbeat and lighthearted, it really feels like it captures the core theme of the game. Just hop online and have fun. Based on the beta, you do have a solid amount of characters to select, starting with the damage dealers with Android 18, Goku, and Trunks. Then you have your tanks with Vegeta, Cooler, and Zamasu. And finally, your technical characters with Majin Buu, Kid Gohan, and Krillin. But of course, if you can't decide what role you want to play, then you can select the flex role, and that will select a role for you. Some characters in this game come in the form of a helper, which will offer some sort of assistance for you and your team in the midst of battle. Characters such as Kaba, Tapion, and even Mr. Satan can come and assist you during battle. But even more obscure characters in Dragon Ball also make an appearance because of this. Characters such as Bubbles, Bacterian, and even the Farmer. I've had so much to say about Dragon Ball Project Multi so far, and the crazy thing is, we still haven't gotten to the gameplay. And man, this gameplay is addictive. You hop into battle with a squad of 4, then you fight it out to see which side will break the opposing side's Dragon Shell to get their Dragon Ball. In this game, you can level up by beating random opponents such as Bandits, Cell Juniors, and even Kais, or you can go straight after your opponents and knock them out. And when you get into the fray with your opponent, man, it gets hectic. It's so just crazy hype when you're throwing hands with an opponent, especially like if one backs off and one is stuck by themselves and your partner hops in. Yeah, wipe them out, just charge in. Oh my god, the combat's so good, man. Each playable character in the game has access to their rush attack and their vanishing step, but what really sets them apart are their skills and their super attack. Using Goku as an example, his very first skill is called Hammer Jump, where you dash towards wherever he's pointing at and slam down on the ground. The slam is also an AoE, so if you're within that AoE, you take damage. You can also use it as a movement option. His second skill is Kamehameha. Pretty self-explanatory, I don't think I need to explain that. And his last skill is Kaioken, which is his movement option, but when paired up with certain attacks, it actually gives it more power. So if you paired it up with Kamehameha, you would actually use Kaioken times 4 to deal an even stronger Kamehameha. And finally, Goku's super attack is the Spirit Bomb. And that move is insanely versatile because one, the stronger you get, the greater the AoE becomes. And of course, the stronger you get, the harder that move will hit. It becomes extremely devastating. So you want to be extremely careful against Goku if he has that. Also, some characters in this game are capable of transforming. Specifically, Goku, Trunks, Vegeta, and Cooler are all capable of transforming when they reach level 7. When you transform during the transformation phase, you are completely invincible, and you'll either get more attack power, more health, or whatever the case may be. And trust me, those transformations are no joke. In order to get to your opponent's Dragon Shell to get their Dragon Ball, you have to go through their Gods of Destruction first. And the Gods of Destruction are not going to make that easy, because unless Zeno is there to subdue them, they will attack you if you approach them. And the Gods of Destruction in this game are so strong that they can easily knock you out within 2 to 4 hits. There are characters that appear in battle that will assist you with fighting the Gods of Destruction. Characters such as Nappa, Android 16, Ribrian, and even Jocko will assist you if you manage to defeat them, and they do a decent amount of damage against the Gods of Destruction. Once you beat all 4 of your opponent's Gods of Destruction, their Dragon Shell becomes available to be attacked, and once you break it, you can get their Dragon Ball and win. But what if you feel as if you're so far behind that there's no way for you to catch back up? Well, that's where the Grade 8 phase comes in. The Grade 8 phase is the comeback mechanic of the game, and it allows you to be able to get both Zenos working on your side for a limited amount of time. And if that happens, it'll give you the opportunity to push against your opponent's Gods of Destruction because they will be available for attack for that set duration of time. And if you take advantage of it, you really can turn the tide of battle. But don't forget that your opponent can still snipe the Great Ape away from you during the Great Ape phase. And if they manage to get the Great Ape while they're already in the lead, yeah, you might as well just pack it up. And that's about it. This game is pretty simple, straightforward, and to the point, but it's extremely fun. The game is supposed to be releasing this year in 2025, and when it does, I'm going to be all over it. But I do want to know what you guys thought about this in the comment section below. But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.